Hey guys, Robbie. I got a special guest here to say something.
Greetings, this is Wonder Woman. You are watching Pros versus Noobs.
Actually, Wendy, that's supposed to be pro teaches noobs. I know you like how to do, you like to do fighting and everything, but not everything's always.
And today, this is Azula from Avatar The Last Airbender. We're going to teach you how pros do things. They do it better than their brother. They're about to celebrate becoming an only child.
Yeah, I hear you say that a lot, Azula.
Yeah, noobs are just twerps and they all need to go to bed. They sure are. I can't stand a noob. You know who's a noob? Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I can't stand that guy. But he is my best friend, so whatever.
Oh, way to go, Mandy. So, yeah. What they said. Welcome to Pro Teaches Noobs. Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noobs. Today with me, Pika.
Hey.
And today, let me just load up the pages because I just realized I don't have it there.
Uh-huh.
We're continuing on with the third and final season of the Batman The Adventure Continues comic. Now, we really liked the last season, one or two issues notwithstanding.
Yeah.
But this, let's see if this ends on a high note. I can definitely tell you this. The very last issue is going to be the most just as infuriating as the Huntress issue from last time.
Oh.
Because it really makes no sense.
Mm.
But I would say it's probably the most infuriating from a continuity standpoint of all of the issues.
This is also kind of going. They just try to have a comic book style and go with the DC AU style, but even then there's the TNBA Batsuit and.
Yep. I know.
And
because,
the new best.
Yeah, by this point, Templeton is still not back as artist yet.
Yeah, somewhat good substitute still.
Yeah, they brought back the Hitman Muscle from the Renee issue.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. Croc is after him.
Hmm.
This is what they call karma. You on the other side when you're on the other side of a hit. And fortunately, you had a guardian angel. Batman got a tip that Croc would be breaking into prison to silence you. So we followed him through the prison's drainage pipe and past a couple of knocked out guards. Lucky for you, huh? I could have taken him. Is that so? I got sucker punched. That doesn't happen twice. The bat should have stayed out of it. You hear that, buddy boy? I know you're back there. Thanks for nothing, Mr. Delgado. Please. The fact is, it's the third attempt in your life. A lot of people would like you dead now, and now that you've been revealed as the underworld assassin Muscle, especially this woman, Esther and Valestra, daughter of the late Sal Valestra and the matriarch of the oldest crime family in Gotham. But I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. We believe you were her main man, that she hired you for a string of hits. That makes you the one person who can connect her to those jobs and her biggest liability. Even you must realize hiring Croc took mob money. So I'm offering you a deal. If you can help us bring Valestra down, we'll recommend a reduced sentence, or at the very least, a transfer to a facility where you won't be looking over your shoulders every 2 minutes. He'll never take it. His pride won't let him. He's hardened to the marrow. Excuse me, but I think you're being unfair, Mr. Batman. I'm Reverend Justice Meadow, the prison and chaplain. I've been working with Oscar, along with the Lord, ever since he arrived at Stonegate. Right. We meet almost daily, Oscar and I. He has a challenging soul, but I believe a great redemption awaits him. Well, you know where you can shove this deal. Be sure you stand back when the explosion hits, Reverend. If he feels that negatively about Oscar, why did he even bother to save his life? That's his curse. If we're done here, Mr. Delgado, I'll have the guards and Detective Montoya escort you back to your cell. I was surprised to see you there. I want Valestra as much as D.A. Van Dorn. You ought to consider her offer, Oscar. She means to help you, despite your history. If you cooperate, I'd even speak in your favor in front of a judge. You have to admit, coming from me, That would mean something. Otherwise, Delgado, here you are until the grave. Your call. Do you think Montoya's on the level? I tried to off her and her girlfriend, and she still wanted to speak up for me. It's called forgiveness, Oscar. It's a powerful tool. It allows people to get on with their lives. Are you ready to get on with yours? If I do this, if I take the deal, I'm going to need your help. Anything you ask, I promise. Fine. Let the warden know I'm ready to talk, and tell him to keep it on the DL. The fewer people know about, the better. I don't need that pointy-eared freak showing up. I'll call him now. You won't be sorry, my friend. Trust the Lord and all will go well. Yeah, whatever. Hey, here you go, boys. Pasta, olive, and balestra with my pop's secret sauce. Mangeray, Marone. Look at the size of those meatballs. So, of course, Soren is out of prison. Or at the very least, he's probably out on bail.
Most likely, since it happened quite recently, his arrest happened. He's on bail, and eventually, when comes his time to go to jail, he has to go to his time and work on
so we have
inside.
Thorn, Mask, Penguin, and Balestra. We didn't come here for the zitty, Penguin. We got a problem that just got a lot worse thanks to her. You was what to get muscle out of our hair. You guaranteed it, but all you did was make him mad, and now he's ready to rat. Black Mask is right, and it is right. Delgado talks, we're all screwed. And they have a point, Amore mio. Rumor has it they're moving Mr. Delgado to a safe house fairly soon. Oh. So yeah, basically, like, what do you think? Moving him out and out's the best thing that could happen to us. And I got the perfect guy to make sure Muscle never gets where he's going. By this time tomorrow, there'll be Muscle all tied and skewered. This will be Muscle all tied and skewered. So she's nuts.
Uh-huh.
Right. And will you be part of tonight's procession? They haven't been invited, at least officially. One can only hope Mr. Delgado has a safe passage. He should be a powerful witness if all goes well, which is the other matter. The idea that a backwater preacher with no discernible powers of persuasion could turn the head of a wretch like Delgado, beggars belief. The man has no sense of right or wrong. They say that in the heavens can work miracles. Not in this town. I wonder. All right. Are all of those chains really necessary, Commissioner? I'd add more if I knew where to put them. Oh, geez! Hidden in his crotch. Ready in the city. Maybe we'll go home early tonight. Boom! Maybe not. Look out! All right, take him. Delgado, is he? And he'll keep. Just stay down. At the friggin' back. Get him. Good luck with that. Montoya, I'm okay. Help Delgado. Jeez, somebody really went to and didn't want Delgado to talk. So it seems. Pointless to keep the mask now that everyone has seen my face. But it feels good to be back in my working clothes. Surprised you managed to get them. Even in Stonegate, my son. Few doors are locked to a prison chaplain. I knew it! And now it's time to film my chauffeurs as we agreed. And hiring those gunmen to stage your fiery demise was expensive. They're 200,000 richer. 400,000 counting my bonus from Sister Esther. A trap? Meadows, you slimy rat! You sold me out to Esther and Balestra! No, my son, I merely facilitated dear Esther's wishes, just as I facilitated yours. Here's the true engineer of your capture. Lock up. Oh, the underworld's most notorious muscle. I'd hope we meet someday. Why am I getting feeling that should have been Deadshot, but they probably didn't want to use Dead?
Yeah. I recently rewatched Serum Lake's video on Lock Up, and there he said that, this was not exactly in character for him.
He feels like a combination of Deadshot and Deathstroke.
Joo.
But I gotta say though, bringing him back though does at least make some sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't much with the characterization he was shown with. It's just more of a...
The pleasure is all yours. After I recovered your weapon, I thought prudent to keep the guns unloaded. Mines aren't. Yes. A friend here not only jails, but also executes. Only way to deal with the worst criminal scum. Kindly wait, however, until I leave. I am, after all, a man of the peace. I trusted you! As the proverbs say, my son, those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. Bam! I knew Meadows' devotion to Elgato seemed too earnest. Good thing I put traces on him along with Montoya's armored car. Lyle Benton, from Arkham security chief to mop up boy for the mob. Must make you feel good taking money from the criminals you once claimed to despise. I'll feel better after I finish both you freaks. If you can find us.
Yeah, that's the kind of what Batman just said there. That kind of feels like a lampshading the whole issue that this is not in character for lockup.
Yep. I'm trying to help you. You seemed weak the last time we fought. I have to be sure you can still satisfied. Open the damn door. The smoke won't hide you from my drones. I've got these. Find us a way out. Delgado, look out! Don't worry about me. Save your own butt. Okay, I am liking this beginning. It's definitely continuing every stuff from season 2, but still adding. Again, this feels like what they would do in the show. Continue a plot point, but then bring elements from another episode. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And Muscle seems more like an interesting character more than what we saw before. Again, the show would definitely do that.
Yeah.
You know, any leniency is now off the table. I don't care. I'm just unsatisfied bringing down Esther and Meadows. If that also sends up Thorne and his cronies, so much the better. Oh, but look who he's now working with. Waller. Too bad it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Except fan fictions for some people who read these and still write them.
But I just realized it's clear Muscle. Actually, I take back. Muscle is clearly supposed to be Bloodsport. I think that's obvious. Say.
Yeah, probably. Would work with.
But yeah, he's brought in the Task Force X. Now Lazarus Planet.
That was messy.
Yep. That was not a good event. So
I was only able to follow it because it was just from tie-in to tie-in to tie-in to tie-in.
Yeah, exactly. But this sucks. On Marchie, Pammy's in Brazil. Oh, so she's on the phone with March Hare. Like, and everyone else is ghosting me. You sure you can't hop your contail over here? Sorry, Harley love. Bit of a sticky wicket at the mo. I'll ring you tomorrow. Or in 5 to 20. I'm Atra Tequila, por favor. Milagro girls, and night is off. Another lovely night in Quinsville. Yep, it's hard to be social when most of your friends are either locked up or on the run or taking a break. There must be someone, family or friends you could visit. Someone without green hair? No, never that clown, and never. That clown is yesterday's news. I did have a life before I met. Oh my God, it's Cassie Kendall. She's back in town. You know her? Know her? We were like bestest buddies all through college. First appearance again. She was the macaroni to my cheese. And then I tell you, we were close. I mean, close. Okay, not a fan of them emphasizing a bit more on her liking girls that much. They always made Ivy feel special, that she might have been, her first.
Yeah, that's kind of overdoing something, of having a good thing and having too much of a good thing, overdoing it, and then people are just okay, enough, something else, please.
Yeah, I mean,
or dial it back.
It's like giving Ivy a female, close friend with, what was her name? Yo, that Tinian created character. You know what I'm talking about? That female scientist. Oh, what the heck? Never mind. But I swear you haven't changed one bit, Cassie. And such a lovely party. Sorry I have to leave early. Me too. The whole shindig went up a few notches when you stepped in the room, Brucey. Just like the night we met at the Winter Formal. You were the perfect gentleman that night. That's all I have to say. I wish you hadn't been. You'll always be the belle of the ball to me, Cass. As of course, Bruce knows her.
Mm-hmm. The art looks kind of like the way how Brule is drawn here. He looks more like the Beatas version than the TNBA version.
Yep. I must say, before Andrea Beaumont came around, I thought she would be the one most likely to pull you away from your preoccupations. What? That doesn't make a lick of sense.
No, that makes no sense. Bruce was deep into the trying to invent Batman identity for himself at the time. Andrea was the one who was going to pull it out of it, and actually he considered abandoning the whole crusade as Batman at the time.
Okay, this is a horrible retconning to try to bring his character in.
Pretty much.
They could have. Wait. Yeah, before she came out, it's that phrasing. It's that phrasing. It should have been after her, not before Andrea.
Oh, another thing that could have been either fixed with a
little bit of
or different dialogue.
Yeah, because again, it would make more sense to be after. Before is way too enraging. Guess who, Cassie Boo? Oh no. Oh yeah, yes, Harley Hog. Oh my God, Harleen. I know, macaroni and cheese together again, remember? How could I forget? Come on, let's find you a place to put you. I mean, your coat. What are you doing here, Harley? I just glad to see you, Cassie. I saw your picture in the paper and thought, gee, it's been ages. Remember the cheer? We got razzmatazz, pep and punch, and all that jazz. Gotham U is the best. Other schools can take a rest. Oh, Lord. What's the matter, Cassie? Ain't you happy to see me? No, Harley, it's not that. It's just that I have this party, you know, with a lot of stuffed shirts and, well, you showing up, it's a little awkward. You know, you just stay, I know, you just stay here, watch some TV. I'll send in some goodies. Later we'll have our own private party. What do you say? Yay! Awesome. Stay put. I'll be back. Cassie always did have the highlight. She even gets HBO Max. Just ignore that.
Yeah. That's even more dated now since they took the HBO out of it.
Yep. Geez, the copters are noisy up here. Copters? Uh-oh. Wow, the party's jumping. I got her. No, stop. Cassie! But what's happening? Help! That's my girlfriend you got to... Really?
Could have probably, if it was as a girl space friend.
Granted, Harley is desperate, obviously. So she's obviously making this assumption. Yeah,
assumption or again, like I was saying, it's kind of overdoing it.
Yeah. I look at it. Fortunately, sir, your suit is in the trunk.
Not to mention subtlety. It also looks better with subtlety and less is more.
I think the issue
okay with the implications, like the implications about the private party. Okay. Don't need to spell it out more, and then just.
And I'll say, I think there's a case where Harley needs both Tim and Deanie together. Otherwise, both go in different directions. It does feel like Deanie is the one who really pushes for progressing Harley, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas Tim overly sexualizes her, even though he hates that.
Yeah. Although he did the whole reinvention in the Cape Crusader, which was might as well have been he just made it. It was a Hugo Strange episode.
Yep. Ain't this a kick in the head? I start the night looking for a few laughs, and I end up with you. Hard to believe you and the Kendall girl were friends. What are you talking about? I'll have you know I come from a very respectful family. So respectable, they haven't talked to me in years. Anyway, Columbo, I was trying to save her, not steal her. That's what the security cameras show. What do you want to do? Hey, want to hear our old school cheer? We got Razzmatazz. She's all yours. Thanks for the lift, Beth, but I don't remember inviting you in. I'm not here to start trouble. Just wondering where Ivy is. To tell you the truth, we decided to take a little break. Who mixed up bug spray with defoliant? Who does that? The two tanks look just the same. Yeah, so, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm on my
The art
own.
is starting to go now a little too much away from the animated style.
It was fine last time because they actually had adventures artists. He is not an adventures artist, I don't think. That's why I was at Cassie's tonight, trying to see if an old flame still had a spark. You know what I mean? Look who I'm talking to, Mr. Love Connection. You two were an item. Oh yeah, we had something special. I mean, she did date other guys and girls here and there. Cassie did just play the field, and didn't just play the field. She owned it. Who was that one guy she strung along? You know, the rich kid, couple of years. So this was it. Okay. They're saying it was at Gotham University. So I think what they're trying to imply is she almost diverted him away from his crusade in general. I don't like that, but at least that makes more sense.
Yeah, it was after.
So it was before Andrew, but before he even went fully, he was too in deep. Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
But yeah, Bruce Wayne, what a step. We had some laughs about that. When we first dated, Kathy never gave me any reason to think we weren't exclusive. You can't blame her for wanting to see other people. It's finding out who you are and who you are. Speaking of that, the police have identified the attacker who fell on the limo. One Rusty Franks, a low-ranking henchman, last in the employ of your old friend Harvey Dent. And Cassie's fortune is valued at $200 million, which would make her an attractive target for Two-Face. Though a kidnapping on this grand scale doesn't seem to be his style. Okay. Again, this is a little not as good. Someone disguised Harley disguised as an old granny. Quinn. And where are you? And where you at, Harvey? Show your face. There you are. Whatever you think you want here, Quinn, the answer is no. Easy, Harvey. I have some questions myself, all concerning tonight's kidnapping of Cassie Kendall. This is the first. The Bat and the Batty working together, and they call me a gruesome twosome. Well, I want to talk about Rusty Franks. Rumor is he works for you now. How do you know Rusty? He ran with Joker's gang back in the day. Jerk used to call me Ditzoid when he thought I wasn't listening. One of the kidnappers tonight called me Ditzoid tonight, right before he ran into my foot. And then the top of that limo. Of course, it only dawned on me later that the Crunch kidnapper and Rusty were the same guy, and Rusty's last boss was you. First, I haven't seen Rusty since my last stint in Arkham. Second, I had nothing to do with the kidnapping. I never heard sweet Cassie. Is that so? Did you have a fling with her too? We kept it quiet. Wow, okay. Okay. If this is what we're getting, I can accept then this with Harley. You know what I mean? I can accept it. This girl being such a floozy. Okay. My viewpoint's changing a little now with this reveal. Of course, this with Harley involved, it feels like they're going more for the yucks.
Yeah.
Like, where do you stand on that now with this reveal? Does it change things a bit more now that we realize where this is going?
Basically, she was that girl at college that everyone was with.
And yet no one, and some of the others didn't know.
Might as well have been a badge of honor if you were one of them, and basically the loser if you weren't.
Yep. Back then, we were both friends with Bruce Wayne. She liked him, or said she did. I didn't want to hurt the guy, but The heart wants what the heart wants. Well, for a night or two. Dent. She loved me, you creep. Well, Beth, you were ready to slug him. You got anger issues, pal. Okay, I can also see why Bruce fell for her heart if she's that type of woman. Because this was him before. If this was in college, I can buy it.
Yeah. It's also kind of if you look at the emotional growth that Batman as Bruce has, like, can he fall in love and can he be broken? How many times has he recovered from it?
For this case, he didn't know until afterward. Now,
yeah,
it was probably on better terms, so he saw it, not realizing she was probably laughing behind his back. Yep, but quiet. Gordon's telling me a ransom demand has been made. The ransom was sent to Mr. Becker, our attorney for Miss Kendall's trust. The amount demanded was $200 million for practically her entire trust. Without the dividends she receives every month, Miss Kendall will come back to nothing. Strange that Miss Kendall, an adult, would still receive money from a trust fund. A condition of her parents' will. You see, Cassie Kendall has some, I dare say, impetuous tendency. So I've heard. The trust was formed to ensure she had an ample, albeit fixed, income to last. She's kidnapping herself!
Oh.
She kidnapped herself so she can get the money all in one go. That is such an animated series plot, isn't it?
That's very much sounds like.
And Cassie's lawyer said there's been no word from the kidnapper since they received payment. That's it. She's a goner. Let's just say things are not looking good for her. Off the hood. Is it worth it? Our last time together, end of junior year, Cassie was thinking about spending that summer in Europe, but I hope she might stay with me in Gotham as a poor girl in an athletic scholarship. Oh yeah, she was on a athletic scholarship.
Yeah.
All I had to offer was me. We had an amazing night at our secret rendezvous. I thought, this is it, the real deal. Okay, again, I get where Deanie and Burnett are going with this. They're trying to tell the tale of people who have, who manipulate others for their own sick pleasures and seeing from their point of view how they're feeling. A couple of weeks later, I got a postcard from Paris. Wish you were here. Hey, me too, Cass. I should have remembered that before I went running off to her place tonight. I should have let the past stay buried. Easier said than done sometime. And again, now that's typical Harley. Forgetting the bad of people. Because she's so emotionally needy.
Yeah.
Again, I get
also expositionary is kind of understandable, but I have her talk to herself, or maybe just talk and just wanting Batman to listen.
But by the way, where was your secret rendezvous point? So that's where it is. And I called it. It was her, of course. And here I come into the rescue, only to learn you staged the whole thing. You're still the master manipulator, and Cass. Doesn't matter who gets hurt, so long as you get your way. Go up, Harleen. You're no saint, and frankly, you stink at the Batman act. Fair, but you know who doesn't? Batman. You hail, Mr. Killerman. Hi, Kiki. And Quinn's on my side, but still a wild card. Have to move fast. One move and you're dead. This takes me back. We had some wild times here in the old secret rendezvous. Remember, Cass? We never actually watched any football, but we sure saw some action. You were nothing to me, Harleen. A pathetic, lovesick clown I kept around for a laugh. Okay, is Dee trying to say that she's always had this fall so easily issue we just didn't know?
Maybe behind closed doors, but when you see out in public... It
didn't get this bad until Joker. It didn't get so dominating her life until Joker.
Yeah, probably it was that she was able to keep that sort of a personality behind closed doors as something that only people she gets close to can see. But then with the Joker when she thought she saw Joker as she saw the Joker, that's when she decided to be
a criminal like him to try and
like she is behind closed doors.
all the time.
All the time, yeah, outside.
Basically, being around this girl, cast, brought out what was a proto Harley Quinn.
Mm.
And so, okay, I can accept that.
Mm.
That is not a bad idea.
No, not a bad idea.
The story has become, okay, I think the story redeemed itself.
Oh.
I don't like some of the retcons. Oh, by the way, I hope you understand it. I'm the real victim here. You've mistaken me for someone who cares. Ha! And that look on his face.
Oh.
He is ticked, but she has no idea why.
Oh. Oh. The least Batman he can do without blowing up about whatever rules is, then this is the most he can to do.
Again, so that story redeemed himself by the very end.
Mm.
Oh, now we're gonna get some of the origins, the details on Straightman.
Oh.
Which I'm glad for. It felt so weird having this guy around.
Oh.
Yeah, but like, who is this guy? Well, we're gonna find out. Afghanistan. Okay, I can accept it. If this was like a Netflix series, I can accept it.
Yeah, this is no longer 90s. This is.
But obviously, it's combining elements. Obviously.
Oh.
Colonel Haslett, stay down. You can't stay here, Finley. Go now. That's an order. Sorry, Colonel. Hard to hear with all the gunfire. You know, and what they say, you only die once. Yeah. Hello. If this is about the script, Straightman, I'm not changing a word. I must have nodded off. Had one of those crazy dreams again. I thought I was really there. And they're so real. The only reality you have to worry about, Bobby, is when the spotlight hits. Remember, tonight, you're going to be on that stage, a nobody. But when we're over, you're going to be my nobody. It's showtime. Never fear, folks. Gotham notorious Scarface may have retired, but my new dummy pal is split-terrific. You know, buddy boy, it's not easy being a ventriloquist. Why, and just the other day, I heard a bunch of them got killed off. And yeah, Mr. J, and you can hear their screams from a mile away. And that's our show, folks. Hope you had a good time, as good a time as me. And what's his name? Funny though, I don't hear any applauses. Oh, that's right, those pesky wristbands. Still, you could have stamped your feet or done something. I mean, what were you expecting? The Music Man? Well, you got trouble, my friend. And Straightman, this is your cue. I know. I love this. Those cuffs won't hold Joker forever, but long enough to bring down the curtain on his stooge. Then again. Now that's a great sidekick. Always reaching for the moon. He's stronger than I remembered. Faster too. Tim would have a debate meeting tonight. And end of the line. Only a diamond tip dart could pierce his thick hide. A direct hit to the cardioid artery from 100 yards. Impressive. Hands up, sunshine. Muscle and katana. The surprises just keep coming. And Batman's my punching bag. Yep, it's clear they're trying to combine him with Bronze Tiger and Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Like, you will die. And that train could have knocked out Chicago. Patience, Delgado. Good things come to those who wait. Wait, is this her first appearance? I don't think she was in the show.
I don't remember her appearing in the DCU at all.
Hold on, let me check, because the Wiki's usually good at saying if it was her first appearance in that universe. Yep, first appearance.
Okay.
Show's over, people. No autographs, please. Interesting. Everyone left at the same instant except for him. It's as if they had hive minds. I thought Batman could be the only one and I'd have to contend with. Apparently, Finley has other fans. And he sees me. Damn, that's his partner. So wait, who is she supposed to be here then?
Looks like Speedy.
Yeah, hold on.
Or Mia's version of Speedy.
Yeah, but they don't even mention about her on this. Oh wait, oh yep, she's just part of the army. That's all she is.
My name.
They call it the Institute. Like most other institutes, no one quite knows, and no one knows what goes on, but I know. So yeah, this is working. So we do get a bit more with Secret Six. With Waller. Oh look, I figured that was you back in the alley, Deadshot. The expert marksman was one clue. The motley company you keep was the clincher. He's just as charming as ever. Still the bat you love to hate. In my case, just hate. Wait. Oh, there's Deadshot right there. There he is.
Oh.
I was trying to wonder where he was. It seems my recommendation paid off, my muscle. Your new boss didn't waste any time putting you to work. So he recommended him to Waller.
Katana seems kind of out of character.
This is her first appearance. We never see her.
Yeah, even then, if you compare her from here to Katana in general.
Right. There are only 5 of you against 1 of him. He won't leave until he's ready. Might as well hear him out. I do. Okay, I gotta say, I do like DCAU Waller overall.
Yeah, at least that.
Okay, what happened currently is Waller was all the resources she could muster.
Yeah, and at least the DCAU version of Waller had the heel realization of seeing that even she was going too far with Cadmus.
Yep. Whereas I think comics Waller has been at it for so long, I don't think she would ever have that realization. Is that a good justification? She had been at it so long, made so many much worse decisions. Then pretty morality is just gone.
Yeah, it's a situation.
Yeah. Is this what you use to inject the bombs? Sometimes. You volunteering? Not tonight. This isn't a tour, Batman. What do you want? Why is Task Force X in Gotham? Seems the government wants us to cut in on your private bromance with the Joker. And time for the clown to switch partners. Your team was focused on Straightman, not Joker. Knock off the goon, the boss falls next. You know that. Not buying it, Walter. Your higher-ups only send the Suicide Squad when it benefits them or covers their mistakes. Only mistake is continuing to let that maniac is you continuing to let the maniac live. You don't want the Joker's death on your conscience. Fine, we're happy to absolve you. No thanks, but you could tell me about the woman on the building. I don't know what you're talking about. Since Harley made and Parole, Katana's the only woman on my team now. So Harley was actually in the Suicide Squad here? Harley didn't last long.
Yeah, but I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. No use having her, or no risk reward having her.
I always prefer a Batman who it can work with Waller rather than the whole. Oh, I hate the Suicide Squad existed. That was the one downside I had with Justice League Suicide Squad. How they treated like that was the first time the league ever found out about the squad.
Yeah.
Especially when that was during Rebirth.
Yeah, maybe it worked in that sense, or.
Okay, I do like how they're further adding on to her Oracle side. But basically, we find out that right up and volunteer for an endless these endless secret programs to create the ultimate soldier. But then, what prompted him to volunteer and who initiated the process? So it was after all this. Basically, they made an agreement to wait. I don't mean operations like aliens or demigod. Wait, is that Hugo?
I was talking about the glasses.
That's Hugo Strange.
Yeah, the hunchback, round glasses, with bald head.
Yep.
Yeah, that has to be Hugo.
Yep. So basically, he worked with Hugo and made him this promise to increase his strength and everything. All done.
Essentially, that would make Straightman a monster man.
A monster man mixed with Steve Rogers. Yeah, basically trying to make them, exceptional humans to be saviors. Yep, it was strange.
Hmm.
All right. Stop it, Joker. Boss, I'm sorry. What happened? You were sleeping stiff as death, so I came over to see if you were still breathing. And unfortunately, you were. It's those dreams. They keep coming back. I'm like someone else. I don't know who or why. And there, Bob and Booby. Uncle Joker has the cure for those naughty nightmares. Sounds to me like you used a booster shot. Will they work? It better. With Bats and Waller leapfrogging after us, I need you on your toes and not at my throat. Putting up a good fight. And let me jump to the next issue on here, see if they actually explain who this is supposed to be.
Actually, it's also pretty much like Deathstroke's origin too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like a combat male and some female Adeline stand-in and volunteering for those tests.
Yep, but God, she wanted like I don't want to fight, so you know how. You're not part of Waller's team. She wants to kill Carl, dissect him like an animal. Carl, that you knew him before he was Straightman. Don't call him that. I'm trying to save him from Waller and that horrible crown. He'll burn for what he's done to him. I need answers, and I need them now. I don't have time for this. I'm not your enemy, Batman.
She says while shooting him out the window.
I know. She has a funny way of showing it. It's for them wrapping up Straightman. This does feel a bit like a final season already.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh boy, look at this cover. Oh, by this point, Templeton is back on the book, by the way. I think he was back since last issue.
Yeah, more or less.
Yep. Which I'm grateful for. It really shows. But I suppose I should be grateful for all small favors, like my attacker saying she didn't want to hurt me, and her using rubber bullets to send me through a closed window. That just leaves the deal with the potential fatal drop. Trying to follow him. Like, Carol's died at last. Woohoo! And it's taken way too long, but it's finally hang time with my fun squad. We'll drink to that. Cheers, Harley. Hey, look. So what we got? Roxy, Margaret, and Baby Doll.
Huh. Yeah, Catwoman is probably not. They were not. She was not very close with Catwoman in the series, so
no, but
her absence makes sense. And Ivy is said to be in Brazil.
Yep, and again, not on good terms. But again, this is a good backup sirens for her, isn't it? Yep. Oh, of course, that is cause for celebration. But no salt with my margarita, please. Have to watch my blood pressure. Well, if it ain't my least favorite ex-boss. Sorry, Amanda's private party. Here's chips, and here's salsa, and there's the door. Adios, muchacha. You served your time with Task Force X, Quinn, but we need your help again. You don't say. Let me think about it. Nah. Fine. Team. Take Baby Doll, Roxy, and March Harriet instead. I don't think so. Bloody hell. Yikes. Like, really, Digger? After we locked lips at Harley's Christmas party? Oh, yeah, they did in the first season.
Oy.
That's business, Rox. Don't make it personal. Yep, gonna make it personal. You're in for a shock, love. Am I? Easy, bet. No need to split hairs. Oh, all these bad people fighting. There's no place for baby. Bye-bye. Aye! Anchovy. And let me go, bait breath. I'll kick out those teeth faster than you can regrow them. Right. Fit Rocket and Baby for neck bombs. Don't bother with the Brit Bunny. I'm having her deported. Like, leave it alone, Waller. I'm the one you're after. What's the big bad job anyway? I want Joker and Straightman. And try opening a mic night at Laugh City. I'm serious, Quinn. And to prove how much, I had Muscle and Dodge grab your flower girl the second she arrived in Gotham. Now shall we talk cooperation? Very well, Director. And Waller, I'll do your dirty work. If you hurt Ivy and my friends, I'll kill you. Wake up, Debbie. I know crashing at Army base isn't our usual barrel of laughs, but you drifted off mid-throttle. Sorry, bots. I can't shake this feeling I've been here before. And in some other time, some other life. Am I going crazy? Fear not, Super Stooge. Our pal the Prof will make you all better. What's up, Doc? Joker. Dr. Stark and Professor Strange. Come here, you goateed maniac. Let me put the hug in Hugo. Madman, unhand me. Don't be that way, Hughie. I'm almost forgiving you for trying to con Pengy Harvin me into buying Batman's secret identity. Bruce Wayne, even I wouldn't pull a dumb gag like that. Gretchen, call the MPs. Please. Ooh, gruesome Gretchen. So you're still with Huey. Don't bother with the MPs. Straightman sent them both AWOL. Straightman, my deadband partner is why we're here. The big lug needs a booster and brain blast and keep our act fresh. Now be a good evil genius and make with the happy helmet. Never. Me. An artist tries to grow, yet the rubes always demand the same old shtick. Very well. Straightman, break Nursey's neck on the count of 3. 1, no. 2, stand down, soldier. Hugo. Oh, you heard me, Captain Finley. Release her. Colonel Haslett? Yes, ma'am. At ease, G.I. Jane. I give the orders here. Duh! What are you waiting for, Halfwit? Tear her apart. But kill them all. For God's sakes, Colonel, do something. Snap out of it, Finley. You're a soldier, a captain. No, I'm not. Can't think. Stop it. Stop! You want to break up the act? Go on, hit the road, you lousy bum. I work better solo anyway. My attacker was stronger as 10 men, stroke and strong, and was as strong as 10 men, strong at least. Thanks to the enhanced suit she was wearing, her costume tried to disguise it. And how do you know it was a suit? It was a prototype battle suit. Interesting. The last person to visit the test site was Colonel Nora Haslett. She's the military overseer on the project, and now my prime suspect. Hope I'm not interrupting you, Barbara. Just school stuff. I'm on the 5th circle of hell in Dante's Inferno. Interrupt, please. I'm hoping to make this a quick visit. Shoom. I'm sorry, that's a little comedic there, isn't it? Yeah, be honest, that is a little comedic. Not bad. You're Colonel Haslett, aren't you? And Carl Finley's commanding officer. I read his file. Yours, too. How'd you get in here? From what I've heard, I haven't been your only unexpected visitor. What do you want? You need to find Finley before Joker does. It might help if you gave me some information. How he became Straightman in the first place. I follow protocol, Batman, and that doesn't include discussing military matters with a freak show. Now leave before I throw you out. You certainly would have the strength. And what's that weight? 400 pounds? Impressive for someone who just started the Army Super Soldier program right before it was aborted. Or perhaps you're wearing something under this to make you stronger. Hands off! Save your energy, Colonel. I've informed the military police about our psychotic trespasser. They're on their way. You'll find they're not pushovers like the civilian version, Batman. I've heard you were involved in the Super Soldier program, Strange. No wonder it's gone to hell. Notice how quickly he resorts to personal attacks, Colonel. Batman's a cornucopia of constant belittlement. A man with no regards for authority whatsoever. A classic case of oppositional defiant disorder. You want crazy, Strange? I'm afraid you're going to get it. The Joker never quits until he gets what he wants. And he's going to get to you for sure. I don't care whose army you throw at him. Down here! Where is he? Gordon said one of the punks just woke up at the hospital. It was Straightman, all right, and this was the area. Why can't it ever be someplace fun, like the beach? You're not the only ones looking for him. I just interfaced with the suit. In fact, I can see what the thief is seeing. She's heading for Gotham's old East Side Carnival, one of Joker's recent haunts. You wouldn't still be there, would he? He wouldn't still be there, would he? No, but we will. And careful, Robin. The suit has hidden weaponry. Good to know. There's no need to fight. We're looking for the same man, not for the same reason. Well, it can't be. I just read it can't be her. Skin tone is wrong. How would Bruce make that mistake?
How many suspects there were there? Female suspects?
No, just the one.
Yeah.
I'm the voice in your stolen place suit's remote control. You need a timeout, so I'm shutting you down. So who is she? Gretchen Galloway, Strange's assistant.
Huh.
I've read her file. I just pulled it up. Ex-military, former medic, Strange's right hand. She's been with the Super Soldier program since day one. You and Strange went to a lot of trouble to get Finley before anyone else. I'd like to know why. The professor had nothing to do with this. It was me. I had to save Carl. From what? From you, from them, from the whole godforsaken system. You have no idea what Carl Finley was like before they got to him. The real Carl. He was a stellar specimen for Project Samson, the enhancement warrior program, easily our finest candidate, fearless, athletic, and a will of steel. But more than that, he was the kindest of them, the most and gracious. And yes, I admit, I was developing feelings. It was hard to watch him endure the treatment. Many of the candidates never made it through, but Carl was always stoic. Of course, he didn't know about the final step of the program, the betrayal. It involved the cyber helmet developed by Strange. He considered it the ultimate achievement in and cybernetics. The soldiers were told it would increase their brain power, just as the drugs had augmented their strength. But it was a lie. It was a brainwashing device, projecting images and voices of a select group of generals into the soldiers' promotor cortex, making the generals their controllers. Whatever commands they gave, the soldier would be programmed to obey. After all, if you were creating an unstoppable army, wouldn't you want a way to stop it if you had to? But the thought of Carl becoming their puppet when he was so much better and nobler and weighed on me heavily. Finally, I couldn't stand it any longer. I had to stop the process, even if it meant my career. But I was too late. The Joker had somehow broken in and taken over the entire session. How he found out about Project Samson, I don't know. I knew he and Strange had an unpleasant history at Arkham. Maybe this was the Joker's idea of a way to get back. All I know was that Carl was the victim and that something had to be done. That's why I needed the suit. It was my only way to get to Carl. So I stole Colonel Hass's idea to break into Wayne Tech. I figured once I had Carl, I could use the helmet to wipe away Joker's control. And now I'm helpless again, and he's all alone. Oh, and his mind dissociating from reality, becoming psychotic like all the rest. What do you mean? What exactly happened to the other soldiers? Eliminated. They became impossible to control. You won't find a record of it, but that's what happened. Oh, one sec.
Oh, yeah,
No. That's fine. It's fine. I just had to click on one thing.
Okay.
And, oh boy. So they're trying to protect the helmet, but then Joker gets it. So what do you think about this backstory?
Well, it takes some elements from here and there, but yeah, makes it somewhat original.
Okay, so maybe it does feel even more improving from season 2 now that I think about it. So maybe this isn't the weakest.
Oh.
It still has some infuriating stuff, but overall.
Now Harley is wearing
that outfit. Okay, I guess you could say it's her Suicide Squad outfit. In this case, I can accept that.
Oh.
Oh, but yeah, they're trying to find it. But visitors, I'm hardly ready to receive. Good thing the early warning system still works. Well, this is a happy surprise. So for once, this proves that she's over him. She's not melting in his hands.
Oh.
Those pies suck. Worse than your lousy jokes. Better than your batting average, kiddo. Some gag. I've been straight as my control helmet to keep Straightman in line. And now I got my own army. Uh-oh. I meant indeed, Colonel. Such a tragedy that my great invention should be stolen by the madman. I meant the loss of life, Strange. This entire fiasco stems from you. I fail to see how. This was the Joker's duty. The professor can hardly be blamed for. How dare you talk to me about blame, Nurse Galloway? Because you have a fixation on Finley, you use my identity to steal Wayne Tech prototype suit and pursue him. I don't know why you're not behind bars. You missed the obvious, Colonel. Nurse Galloway has a rapport with Captain Finley. She could be useful in manipulating the rogue soldier. It's so awesome that the way you treat everyone like lab rats. Your conscience ever bother you, Prof? Batman, if you must, as I suspected, indulge his breath to assuage some guilt within your psyche, please have the courtesy to keep him silent. Wow, and I thought Harley Quinn was the worst shrink in Gotham. That's enough, both of you. We have to find Joker and Straightman fast before Walter and Task Force S turn Gotham into their own personal war zone. Batman, we may have a lead on Captain Finley. Some bizarre activity on the east side. Is he really going to eat them? He should. He killed them. That's showbiz. One day you're dining at the Ritz. Next day you're dining on the rats. Oh, so he really is not doing well. I need to work out some more jokes. So Scram, we want to help you. I said Scram! He's unhinged, more powerful than ever. Have to end this quickly. Brutality, no other way. Oh! Oh, but knock him out at everything. Car trouble, what's up? Other than the latest in Wordle, you've received a high priority message from the wall. I've been trying to decipher what that means. Do you have any idea? Unfortunately, I do. This frickin' sucks, Waller. You dragged me into this, so let me back in the game. Nothing doing, Quinn. If I let you go alone, you're a liability waiting to happen. I can't risk the clown brain zapping you, too. Oh, wait, what's Joker done? Only taking out my entire team. King Shark got the worst of it. The doctor's still working on him. The others are still breathing, but ain't betting for how long. When I came to, I was tied to a kiddie ride, and there was the Joker using that helmet he stole on the rest of the squad. Said he was going to make his own gang of mindless mercs, the J-Team. Okay, the combining all the elements actually feels like it fits here, as opposed to overtaking. It doesn't feel that crowded here. It actually makes sense.
Yeah. Kind of same for those that have been turned into muscle, but otherwise it's also kind of fine that the post-breakup Joker and Harley also kind of sounded that it's not another case of Harley trying to force another breakup recreation, and Joker is not punching back to be on the receiving end when Harley tries to give back to all the abuse that she's gotten. That's something that I have also complained. It has happened too many times, and it's not the same anymore.
How does Harley get the Return of the Joker flashback, Harley?
Well, that's the whole other thing, but I told you, I didn't say it in the previous video.
It's a retcon.
It's a retcon or a hyper time kind of alternate timeline.
Perhaps.
That doesn't lead to Return of the Joker or even to Batman Beyond. Although that flight suit that it was using, that kind of looked like a prototype Batman Beyond suit with the wings.
Yep. And how's our patient? Strange, I should snap your neck. You did this to me. Hey, please calm down. But Joker's now doing all this. Oh, dear. Joker brought a team with him. A team? You said you wanted some action. I just got a text from someone. I have no idea who this is. Yeah, but just look at Joker here with all this military suit.
Oh.
Hold on, let me check one thing quickly.
Okay, edit this out. Okay, or in other words, in the future, Robert, when you're editing this for YouTube, remember to cut this part out. How is this not a shitpost? You really need the context that this is a Silver Age continuation or pre-crisis.
No idea who this is. I was checking to see if it was someone from work or something.
Was it your work phone?
No. This is my own. I only have one phone.
I have two phones. One for my own and one I got from work.
But anyway, you madman, I'm ending this now. And now, oh, Private Deadshot! We gotta help the Colonel. Give me cover. Like, he's having a seizure, so Joker wants to make a move, obviously. Again, all of this feels like a good, proper build-up.
Yeah.
Sorry, Caddy, but you ain't yourself right now. You got Mr. J on the brain. Been there. If it makes you feel better when this is all over, you're gonna join us for Girls' Night for reals. I'll buy the first round. Wait, what's she doing here? Waller insisted. I think she wanted to get rid of her. Now that I'm done with the squad, maybe I'll join you losers. I mean, let's face it, this bad team could use a few laughs, and people like me now. They really do. After they stop screaming, "Hey, where'd everyone go?"
Boss is over there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is kind of funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, he's obviously making fun of everything. Uh-oh. But he breaks free. Like, that's enough. And that's enough, Captain. At ease. The enemy's defeated. The war is over. Gee, I was kind of enjoying that. So he's finally been resolved, and everything gets resolved. He's going under therapy to try and fix everything. It was easier with the task force. They were under Joker's control for a short time. Muscle was the last to have it erased. And so Ivy's back and everything. What about the super suit? Oh, that's a setup for Beyond.
Or some form of Batman Beyond, but it can't be the same Batman Beyond.
Obviously. But I do like that, though. They set that up. Oh. Backwards is like, what's so funny? Nothing, just a joke, that's all. I don't need jokes and I don't need laughter. All I want is peace. Peace and payback. Uh-oh. But, I gotta block this number.
Yeah.
How can I block it?
There's usually when you go to the calls you have got the
text. There's a text though.
Oh
wait, block.
Well, text and contacts where the number and then just block it.
I just did go to info. That's why.
Yeah, it's at the info.
But anyway, now we get to the last arc.
Yeah.
With Ra's al Ghul, and this is the one that gets infuriating. Oh yeah, first they deal with Man-Bat, which already is raising a few red flags.
Yeah.
Yep. So apparently, his wife left him again. I don't like that. Alpha says to relax and enjoy your holiday. I hate holidays. Hard to believe since you own this Caribbean retreat. The Wayne Enterprise Board voted to diversify its holdings. I just signed the contracts. Yep. Made it. Gotta get out of here. Don't look back. Just get the hell out.
Short hair, that's Selina.
Uh-huh. How intriguing. I was hoping to find another kendo aficionado at this resort. Shall we? I'm sorry, I'm not really in the mood for. Apparently, you don't take no for an answer. It's Talia! No mask could hide it. Talia. Touche, beloved. Rest in peace to her second actress. To what do I owe this surprise visit, Talia? It's been a long time. I want to make sure you haven't forgotten me. Impossible. And with crime virtually extinct in Gotham and the Batman inactive, it seemed logical you would take a holiday. But how did you know I'd be here? You need to apply your detective skill to your business dealings, beloved. Then you would have discovered that while Wayne Enterprise Shell Company owns this resort, the Al Ghul family owns the island. Now it's my turn to say touche. Don't be alarmed. The hotel staff contains almost no assassins and very few ninjas. That was a joke. Where your father's concerned, I'm not so sure. Ra's al Ghul is not the man he was when we first met, Batman. He's become more introspective, more appreciative of the time he has left. Perhaps his encounters with you have made him feel that way. I find that hard to believe. Come see for yourself. Despite your checkered history with my father, he would welcome your company. I'm starting to think more seriously about those assassins and ninjas. Ever the beautiful cynic. If you change your doubtful mind, come visit our family yacht. You'll know it when you see it. It's the biggest in the bay. I'd be insane to accept that loaded invitation before dark. Another quiet night, another patrol. Gotham's finest on the street. So where's our next stop? Gotham Grinder or Dota King? Hey, Harvey, remember arresting lawbreakers? That was a thing we used to do. Don't go you want, Renee. It's just proof we've been doing our job. Joker, Mr. Freeze, and the rest of the big bads are locked up in Arkham. The major crime bosses, Penguin, Black Mask, Caesar Valestra, all lying low or MIA. Who's left? Condiment King, March Harriet, even the small timers have vanished. Cops, I've got to tell them. You don't. Uh-oh, holy Hannah! Let go of me, you monster! Silence! I said, let me go! What happened? We hit someone. Find her. She might need help, and she might need help. Lady, you don't know the half of it. Until I saw this resort, I thought the Batmobile was the coolest thing you own. I'm glad you like it, Tim. Though I may not keep it long, the island landlord could be a problem. Come on. It's just as well. I'm not here for recreation. Having been invited to the family yacht, I thought it might be wise to check it out first. Uh-oh! Oh, crap! Good evening, beloved. Father was hoping you'd show up tonight. He even had a late-night dinner prepared. I'm hardly dressed, and if I'd known, I'd at least would have worn a tie. Don't worry. I picked out a suit I think you'll like. A Brunero cooked Jolly Chasmere, white cut at the shoulders. Sounds like the sub came with its own and haberdashery. Don't be silly, beloved. It's the baby of the fleet. 2 years since I've seen her father. Talia says he's changed. It could only be for the better. Though I doubt 2 years can undo 700. Almost ready, my dear. Make that dear fellow. Okay, that's a funny retort I would love to hear Kevin say. Almost ready, my dear. Make that dear fellow. The master is waiting. Come now. As Alfred told me, never argue with the help. At least I'll finally see the new and improved Ra's al Ghul. This wasn't what I was expecting. Welcome, detective. Or should I say, Bruce? Oh, man, losing David Warner, too. I just realized. So if we go by this being her second voice, which is what it would be, we've lost everyone here.
Oh.
Now, this was her first actress, it'd be different. But if this was her second voice, which it probably would.
Yeah, it's kind of still that Justice League Doom will always be wasted potential now because they didn't properly do Tower of Babel
properly. Yeah, I forgot what was the reason he went with he didn't go with Rage because he was used elsewhere. I think. Yeah, I think it was because he was in the Under the Red Hood movie.
Probably either that or they did the whole thing. It was also supposed to be connected to Justice League. Or that, or maybe they probably... It would have made more sense to have Talia steal the whole plans instead of Mirror Master.
True.
And not to mention the dialogue that already knows Batman's identity. Makes more sense for Raj than for Vandal Savage.
Although Vandal Savage, you wouldn't put it past him, though.
Not to mention,
Like,
Raj worked his plan better than Vandal Savage.
Well, yeah, but I would say this. Out of the only person who feels like the best replacement for that would be Vandal Savage. An immortal, eternal, who always have big schemes of grandeur.
The final the final argument. Who is Batman to Raj and who is Batman to Vandal Savage?
Okay, that is true. That's the big difference. I'm just saying, if you had to pick someone, good things have been slow in Gotham. I said I take advantage. Good for you. I'd imagine it must be difficult to turn off that side of your mind. Even now, I can see the wheel spinning. You're thinking so hard. You're thinking his hand so clammy, his skin shriveled, the eyes sunken like stones in a well. Can this really be the warrior I fought to the finish in Kathmandu? What's going on with you, Raj and Raz? That's what's going on. It's always going on. I finally get my turn. I thought the Lazarus bits was what to keep you alive forever. The fact is, they seem to have lost their potency with me. The longer I've lived, the more frequently I've had to use them until the last time. The pain was almost too much to bear. As you can see, the results negligible. We fear another treatment would be fatal for him. It's true, Bruce. Time is catching up. I'm aging rapidly now. Mortality has forced me to take a hard look at my long life. The fact is, I've regretted many things I've done in the past. I want to make it right. How? With this, I call it Gaia Grain, named after the goddess of life. It truly can mean life for the entire planet. And the botanists have been working on it for the better part of a century. It can grow anywhere. I just want to get one thing ready for a little bit later. There we go. I just want to get an image ready for later. But yeah, grain can grow anywhere. Everything we consume tonight, from the wine to the lobster tuna, was created with Gaia Grain. All right. I got it on. For the last century, as the world's been exorbitant moved closer to 8 billion inhabitants, I've dreamed for a new start for humankind. That usually involves the elimination of entire populations. No more, I assure you. This miracle food will eliminate hunger. No people need stuff. So in other words, he's saying this is stuff he's already created beforehand. He's just claiming he's removing the eliminate population. Because it makes sense for him to have something that could feed world hunger for those he feels deserve it.
Yeah.
So of course, he still feels like both of them are going to be together. Do you know what I think about whenever I see a manta ray? What? Bats. I thought you'd be amused, beloved. That offer from your father. It's crazy, Talia. Why? It's what he wants. It's what I want, and it's all for the good. Don't you see? I know it's an organization. I know how it can be used to support his legacy. But you can make it work. You have the will and the connection. He believes in you, Bruce, as if you were his own son. Oh, my beloved, is Batman really that important anymore? Oh, wait! Funny how everyone's been going missing. You get where this is going, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're taking elements from Odyssey, I just realized.
Yeah, Odyssey and the last story before Crisis on Infinite Earths happened.
Yep. Oh, now we get the sirens. With the Talon. Uh-oh. Okay, we don't need that.
Night terrors.
Again, okay, guys, I guess that was still a better event than Lazarus Planet, though.
Nah, it's not a high bar.
Yep. So we got a big action as they're trying to protect Selena from them. I think and Kaki could use a stronger fertilizer. Oh, geez. Looks like we got back just in town just in time. Their talons, Robin. The Corval was undead soldier. Sweet. It means the gloves are off. Ditto this one's head, and ditto this one's head. Leave the bat and boy at once. We need to reconvene. Look at him go. I guess we are too much for anyone these days. I wonder. You're not done yet, Miss Kitty. And Miss Kitty's in bad. And you're not done yet. Miss Kitty's in bad shape. And you have no idea why they were after her and why they were after her. I don't even know why you're here. And that's right. Have you been spying us or what? I have something I need you to look at, Isley. Just what we need around here. More seeds. It's a special grade, recently engineered. I want to find out if it's safe. Since you seem to have psychic connections to plants, I thought you might want to have first look.
Trust but verify.
Yep. What makes you think I would help you? You're somewhere below the weed whacker in my book. Come on, Pammy. Batman ain't so bad. I've worked with him. Remember earlier this year, we brought down Joker. And Joker and Straightman. Speech bubble's in the wrong spot.
On the kind of. Yeah.
Lips are down just a few more inches.
Yeah.
And before that, we settled scores with my old girlfriend. What? Baby wants to be a farmer. Okay, Pammy being confused about that. Like, what?
Yeah.
Hello? Selena, it's me. Are you all right? I am now. It's nice. All right.
She was the one who initiated it.
Yep. Can we go? Yeah. Thanks for having my back, girls. Knew I could count on you. Come on. We need to get her someplace safe. You know, and jail's a safe place. Yeah. I promise you, Batman. Nobody knows about this place. Not even you until I told you. Just me, my babies and me. Yes, sweetums, you missed mommy so much, didn't you? What happened? I was kidnapped. That's what happened. And for no and good reason. It was a few months ago. I was downtown So wait, they just said earlier this year. So it's been about a year since the end of the other arc. Which explains then why all the bad guys have been abducted.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good time skip. Oh, there's a man-bat. And she used that to escape. Do you remember how you got onto the street? It's all a blur. One tunnel led to another and then another. Right now, the only thing I'm thinking about is a long, hot shower. Maybe you're thinking the same thing. Hey, I'm right over here, you know. Take this. It will send a signal to me. Call me if you get in any trouble. Thanks. If you ask me, when she calls, the only one who's going to be in trouble is you. I know you don't trust her, Robin, but sometimes Catwoman can be helpful, which is why I need to pay that house an unannounced visit. Well, why am I not surprised to see you, Batman? How nice of you to let yourself in. As you see, I'm a little busy here. I just want to talk to you about your husband, Francine. That makes one of us. The fact is, I haven't seen the renowned Kirk Langstrom in a week. I'm afraid the last time he was released from the state hospital, his sobriety ended in record time. I'm sorry to hear that. What can I tell you, Batman? Once a man-bat, always a man-bat. Look, he even managed to put his formula in pill form. Now that's a dedicated science or a hopeless addict. Here, take them. I'm done. With him, with you, the whole crazy nightmare. I don't like this. It's like Langstrom can never catch a break. Ever.
Hey. Yeah, it's just like this is basically the whole another thing that not reinventing the wheel, but playing the same old song.
Oh, and there's Raish is there visiting. I trust your meals to the meals to your liking, Mr. Al Ghul. I take local nourishments these days, Pennyworth. Water will suffice. Beef and cheese burrito? They're in the microwave if you want one. I was dismayed to learn you were back in uniform, detective. I'd hope after our last encounter you would have ended this painful, chaotic chapter of your life. You're still on... What?
Chaotic, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Yep. There's still unfinished business in Gotham that needs my attention. Whatever it is, it can't compare to the opportunity I'm offering. Bruce, I implore you to look beyond this one city. Try to see the entire world. With my help, you and Talia could be its savers. I consider it, Raish. It's the offer of a lifetime. A lifetime I no longer have, my son. Bruce, I have known your quest to save Gotham as a surrogate for the one thing you can never save. Neither you nor I can restore your family. but together we can create one anew. My time is fleeting. You have much to learn about my organization and the transfer of power to be successful. Wait too long, and you could cost the lives of billions. The grains and rate of growth is remarkable. Last night I applied a small dose of my special plant food to its soil, and in one day it's already taken over my greenhouse. Keep talking, Eyes. I'll find ya. Harley. Hey, there you are. Have you learned anything else about the grain? Something of value? My initial tests revealed the capability of flourishing in the most hostile environment. Other than that, it seems to be an inexhaustible food source. I must admit, whoever created this is a miracle worker. Somebody jelly! But there's something else. A strange, almost defensive sensation coming from the grain when I touch it. I can bond with any form of vegetation, but somehow this one resists me. Keep trying, Pamela. You're the only one who can tell me what this plant really is. Well, Batman, say please. It really is. And Batman says, please. It really is a day of miracles. Test the grain as much as you like, beloved, either by yourself or by one of your questionable associates. The end results will always be the same. I have to be sure, Talia. My father has been honest with what he offers and what with you. What he offers is a better life for all humanity, not to mention for you and me. Batman, the security system picked up an intruder entering the tunnel, and I'm guessing that would be you. And as you know, Robin, ghouls are adept at finding their way to the Batcave. Yeah, well, if you can spare a few minutes, we got a message on our comm line from one of your other friends. I expected you, maybe not, and maybe the kid, but that's your fan club. Catwoman, this is. I follow the International Billionaires Database, Batman. Wait, this is their first time meeting!
Yeah.
We've never had these two meet before!
Well, these versions at the very least.
Yeah. This version of these two. Huh? Okay, I take it back. I feel this might be the best season. It's just the finale is going to be the most infuriating.
Yeah. Kind of makes you wonder how many interactions, or did they have any proper interactions before Hush?
None, as far as I know. Maybe it can't be bits. Because remember, until Hush, Catwoman mostly kept to herself for the most part.
Then even with pre-crisis, weren't there also some stories where they at least had some fleeting interactions? Yep.
Oh, unfortunately, then we got more from the Talon. Leading their way to where they were hidden. And other monsters. Last issue, and this is why I was going to get that image to show.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure you're aware of what this is homaging. The very first issue.
Huh. I should have covered that issue for when I did the Holiday Nights video.
Wait, that is the perfect. If this is meant to be the final issue, that's perfect.
Yeah.
If this is meant to be the grand finale, it's perfect. Ha, love this crossover. The towns are bad enough, but now they're bringing in their pets. Never cared much for much, especially undead kind. Oh, Flash! Excellent work, beloved. Beloved, oh, please. We all love Triangle here.
Yeah, but it's pretty much just barely there.
Yep. I seem to recall coming up that tunnel. My guess is the owls brought you this way. Not a good time, Isley. Do I have to make an appointment now? I just thought you wanted to hear the latest on the whole Wonder Grain you'll find fascinating. Who's he talking to? Poison Ivy. Hey, he likes bad girls. Didn't you know, princess? What country did you say you're from again? There are no borders to my father's kingdom, kitten, and soon no hunger or need for petty thievery. What I offer my beloved is nothing less than the entire world. So you say, but it doesn't include one of my back rubs. I think that if it doesn't include one of my back rubs, I think the deal's off. All right, let's go.
Whenever Catwoman tries to kind of, Talia can always bring up the fact that she and Batman had sex.
I'll tell you them Emperor's have
Not
as
this
well.
version at the very least.
Not this version, no.
Even in Hush, they had not been that close at that point. And Talia's pretty much the very first thing that she tried to aggravate Selina into starting a fight was that lovers can smell someone on the
right
people.
Very enlightening. So yeah, they're heading down there. Don't worry, I'll let you look at him first. It's Kirk Langstrom, Man-Bat, Batman. You gotta help me. They're after me. Those monsters. Where are they? Take us to them. No, I can't. Please, they could be close. But yeah, how do you think? I've already talked to Francine. How do you think I got these? My pills. Forget it. We need to find out who's behind this, Langstrom. If you want your life back, if you want to save your pathetic soul, you're going to do exactly as I say. They made him an addict. I just... Up, and there's all the villains. Oh my crazy
God. This is
God.
Odyssey.
Yep. There's our frickin' warden, Diablo. Easy, Esther. The cat's with them. Maybe we have misconstrued the situation. Let us out, bat creep. What is this place? What is this place? That's why crime is plummeting in Gotham, Robin. Most of the major criminals have been taken prisoner down here. Who would do such a thing? There's only one person capable, Talia. The same person who wanted me to believe my crime-fighting work was no longer needed in Gotham. I'm afraid he's right, child. Even you must admit, Detective, it was a ruse of the highest order. Father, your family just gets more interesting, princess. And so now our jailer finally showed his true face. So, Ra's al Ghul is the leader of the Owls? Not originally, boy, though I've known about the Court of Owls since its inception. After all, we shared a fascination with extending lifespan. At one time, I thought I could use the talent formula to replace the Lazarus pits, which, you know, have become noxious to me. Alas, their serum improved too crude. Oh! Okay, so they actually explained that!
Yeah, or maybe he wasn't ready to fully die.
Yeah.
Like with Mayor Hill did.
Yep, but after the court became history, you still had use for their talents. Indeed, it was a simple matter of reviving these creatures and taking control. They can be remarkable and foot soldiers when given purpose. Look at what they've accomplished under my direction. The incarceration of the worst elements of Gotham, done in secret and without one fatality. Even you must give them credit, Detective. Oh, Father, why did you deceive me? Deceive us? Don't be small-minded, Talia. There's no reason you and the detective can't look the other way on this. As I see it, the talents can continue to safeguard Gotham while you both take on my legacy. In fact, all of you can become allies in this. After all, there's a planet to feed, a world to save. From who and for whom, Raish? I gave your miracle grain to an impartial tester, someone who could literally bond with it. She found a surprise locked in its core. It's a wonder food, yes. Harley's been baking with it all night. Nom nom! But the grain is also engineered to mutate after the 5th generation seed. At this point, it will produce a chemical designed to alter the human genome. Blah! And the end result will be one I'm intimately familiar with. Sterility. You're laying the groundwork for a barren planet. Because yet she's sterile. Infertility is harder and hardly the same as murder. And no one will die prematurely. He's trying to kill the planet!
Yeah, it's the basic, it's the premise for children of men.
90% of the populace will live long and natural lives in a world with space and resources to accommodate them. But no children will be born. Of course there would be children, my dears. The unaltered grain will be provided to you and those you deem worthy. Together, you shall give birth to the next generation of Earth's masters. Madness, I suspected as much. You cannot refuse me, Detective. I'm offering you everything. Salvation for the entire planet. On your terms, as only you define them. All of this, just a chess game to get what you want, and using me as your ultimate pawn. We were all used, including the criminals and his talents in prison. None of them deserve this. Perhaps you're right. Secret execution and anonymous burials would have been much more efficient. I'll have the talent to dispose of them immediately. Their fate are not yours to decide. Release them. A sane man would welcome the chance to be rid of these monsters. I finally see you're as twisted as they are. Take my daughter away. Unhand me. The rest of you, kill them. I'll finish this myself. Batman! What? Langstrom, how? In the tunnels when you fought the owls. I grabbed them. I need this, and you need the man Baskery! You! That's right, Tweety. You did see a putty tat. Dadini would so do that.
Yeah.
Give it to them, bats. Let us out. We'll help. There we go. Get them. Way ahead of you. Fly me, and Jervis. We're free. And yet ill-equipped to fight, Harriet. Heads up, kids. I looted the armory. This would be a great finale.
Yeah.
No, seriously, this was the final grand finale for the entire Batman the Anime series. I can think of better.
Something that they could have probably planned better and not just do episode, or just. What was the last episode? Was it Mad Love or the Judge episode?
Hold on, let me check.
Because it's either or. Some sources say that it was the Mad Love episode, and some sources say that it was the Judge episode, where Two-Face gave the third personality.
Hold on. I'm checking right now, and I'll check production and release. We're episodes. Where's list of episodes? 85 episodes. Wait, does this include? Oh, wait, this does not include the new Batman Adventures. So let me.
Yeah, that's separate.
Okay, so the final episode was. Oh, you know the actor for Clarion passed away in 2000.
Huh.
Stephen Wolf Smith.
And
that's a shame. I like this Clarion.
Oh.
Yeah, he was 49. Anyway, the final episode was Mad Love.
Oh.
With Beware the Creeper at the second last.
Huh.
No, yeah.
Basically, they were doing seasons, episode, and then basically Warner Bros. Started. Okay, now do that.
Oh wait. If you count the crossovers with Superman, technically the Demon Reborn would be the final episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
and
even
all
more
of
fitting.
those, yeah, whatever storylines they probably were passive storylines. They were then cut short because Warner Bros. Told the production team that now we want some younger Batman show, and that became Batman Beyond.
Yep. But yeah, this feels like a proper finale. All them teaming up with all the villains and everything. At the owl motif, the living corpses. Oh, so deliciously terrifying. However, after months rotting in your prison, I'm in no mood to forgive. A Thorn, everyone involved.
Yeah.
Yep. But I have to stop him, Talia. He lied to us for the last time. Do what you must, beloved. Oh, dealing with. Oh, that's Ubu.
One of many.
Yep. But don't do this. You said another treatment might kill you. Look to your own head, detective. I see it all now. I was a fool to offer you the world. My world. Its reclamation and lies with me alone. The sacred waters have promised me this. They have whispered to me, offering a new life, a world to save, a future to build. Don't. It's useless, beloved. He no longer hears us. Only the call of the damn pit. This is my destiny. Talia, I'm sorry. Now, there can be a little wiggle room here. Yes, this killed him, but what if they still found some way to bring him back? Maybe like just staying in the pit.
Not to mention the Out of the Past episode.
Exactly. But anyway, so they're all abducted. I wanted to say goodbye to your princess, but like you, she has a talent for vanishing. I'm guessing that's part of the attraction. It's complicated. Cats hate complication. Hunt me up some night when it's just you. Think you've seen the last of Talia? I gave her a moment to say goodbye to her father. Then both she and his body were gone. So that's a no. I wouldn't have taken the offer.
Uh-huh.
She
and the body were gone. Okay, that's the setup for...
Yeah, the little wiggle room. But wait, does that mean she chose to rather than being tricked into doing it?
Who knows? Then there should still be the whole apocalypse of 09 that Terry spoke about in the Out of the Past episode.
Right.
So there could be some encounter still after this.
Yep. I know. I wasn't worried. Rage was trying to win you over with the one thing he felt Bruce Wayne could never have. But Batman does have a family. I saw Man-Bat flying south, headed towards the waterfront. Bet we can catch him before sunrise. Buckle up. Wait, I gotta double check one thing. What? Oh, who was the threat in the first episode? Man-Bat.
Yeah.
So how was this for the final season? So how was this?
Well, it was something about better that if they had planned a whole season instead of going anthology like episode by episode by episode.
Yeah, but I take back my hatred. And even this, it's not that infuriating now that we look at it. But overall, first of all, this season, best season.
Yeah.
Resolving this, so many plot points, Straightman and everything, really good stories. And again, if this was to be the grand finale that we never got, I wish we got it. Would you agree? Like, this would have been a phenomenal finale.
Yes.
But, so yeah, give me more of your thoughts, dude, if you have any on this. First this season, and then the whole project.
Like you said, like a HBO Max show. Properly something that they had planned like a arcs that worked as episodes.
Yeah.
It could have been a proper finale. Kind of like how what Odyssey did. Not to mention the what was the last story in the pre-crisis continuity before crisis? Wasn't that kind of similar?
Yeah, great. That was Batman or Detective 400 or something.
Batman 400, something right before. Okay, I think when it went to the post-crisis, year one, and before year one, there was some other storyline, but before that,
you're right. 400 was considered the last pre-crisis Batman story, and that was the one where basically Ra's pulls what Bane does, but Batman takes them all down in one issue. Hold on, I'm loading it up right now.
Resurrection Night, was it called that?
Yeah, hold on. Yep, 1986. That would be about right. All right. Where is it? Yep, here we go. And a huge hodgepodge of artists with an intro by Stephen King, of all people. Yep, we have all the villains there busted out thanks to Ra's. All right, just looking at this already feels like an epic.
Yeah.
Sam Keith on artwork, so many different artists. Croc.
Yeah. And that's the Jason, the pre-crisis Jason, who was not the street urchin.
When he dyed his hair.
Yeah.
Oh, Talia has shown up. But yeah, this was revealed about Ra's being behind it all. Oh, Catwoman. Wait, this is Walt Simonson. I can definitely tell the jaggedness. Yep. Oh, the Cuberts.
They have come a long way.
Oh, no, this is Joe.
Yeah, Joe and...
Well, Joe Pat is no longer with us.
Andy Kubert then.
Yep, but yeah, that was Andy, but only on letter. Rick Leonardi. Just so many here. Brian Bolin. Oh, yep, that's Bolin.
Oh, looks like Poland.
Oh, yep, and there's the big finale. So yeah, all of this all in one story. So it's clearly they took a lot from this.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, but this whole project was an interesting one. I think, but first season was so rough. Let's be honest.
That was like being throwing ideas to the wall. The whole Batman saves Superman and Lex Luthor, like that kind of idea. Then the whole Deathstroke idea, then the Red Hood idea, and
including an Azrael one shot.
Yeah, Azrael.
That was the best story of that whole season, was the Azrael one.
Yeah. Yeah, but then when they actually start to do some original stuff, or taking they still used the court.
The court, but everything else was fresh and original.
Yeah, but also going back to like the Beatles era with and showing that stuff.
Yeah,
that's also great.
And then, but then it truly felt like the HBO Max or Netflix series Unshackled, but still being true.
Yeah.
Heck, even that one issue we were having that one issue we were having problems with turned out not to be so bad. The Harley one.
Yeah.
At first it was infuriating because we're like, what?
Yeah. That's a proper twist on who the antagonist really was.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Catwoman is being as an ally in the Batcave during at the end of this 400th issue. They're showing even by the end of pre-crisis, they were hinting those two were more allies. Huh? I would not have thought of that.
Well,
like I said though, let's be honest, but that Harley issue, that was still an interesting one, wouldn't you say? Just the story being told, but it was definitely the weakest of this season.
Yeah, kind of.
But not bad once we saw the ending. Like, I get what they were going for. Could have been done better. But which story did you like best of this season? The Straightman one or the finale? Tough, isn't it?
Okay, it's sort of unbalanced, but maybe a Straightman one kind of was maybe the better as another story, and this other one was basically good as the finale.
Yeah, because Rage is the best option, obviously.
Yeah. Not to mention, it's obvious also, both took kind of inspirations from good stuff, other stuff, but most people, they recycle and steal other people's ideas, but make something new out of them.
And Straightman, I would like to see him around more, but we know that's never going to happen. This didn't take off that way for him to be utilized more, but I thought he was a very interesting henchman. His backstory was pretty devastating.
Yeah.
And tying it to Hugo Strange, I liked. Especially the whole, you tried to pull fast one at me and Harv.
Yeah, that's kind of fascinating to see that point of view, considering how much, thanks to Scott Snyder, they have made the whole thing that Joker now knows. And
which again, to be fair, that's always been teased beforehand.
Oh.
The whole notion of course he knows, but he's not going to say anything. Because where's the joke? Hold on, do you still see me?
Yep.
There I am. All right, so that was the Batman Adventures Continues, the entirety of it. Overall, it was a project that got better as it went on. Unfortunately, it's only going to be remembered for that first season, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I also say the only thing I didn't like throughout all this, Langstrom. He does not deserve this.
No.
It's just like with Freeze. They feel like they can't give him a happy ending.
Oh, well.
But yeah.
I'm actually someone who could have a happy ending. And even when it comes to the realization with Mr. Freeze that Nora was supposed to be dead the entire time.
Yeah, but then Langstrom did that, he's addicted. It's like, what?
Yeah, at least it was forced into it this time instead of choosing to become.
No,
Or at least, I think that was the implication.
No,
Francine might have assumed that it was.
But why would he make it pill form then?
No voi hemmetti.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's why she was mad. It didn't matter if by this point he was forced into it. He made it into pill form. There's no getting around
or
that.
Someone had it made for him.
That's a possibility.
If you want to look at it something of a more hopeful point of view with it.
Right. But yeah. So yeah, that's all we've got to say on this. Thank you so much for joining me, Pika. Thanks everyone else. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.
And may your heart be a guiding key.
Mm-hmm.